And we're back, folks. We're playing Jank Day, our beautiful four-color goodness. Gotta love it. We were up against Reforged. Who has an awesome name. Called 123. He's a little bit new, so we might have a little bit of slow play, but that's okay. As long as it's good play, that's all we care about here at Draftradio. This hand is keepable. We do have a turn 3 play. We do have two of our main colors. It's a little awkward on the play, but I think we'll keep it. Alright. We'll see if what he wants to do. I did sideboard some lands into the sideboard. Some basic lands. It's way too shady to sideboard them in prior. Because that's just not how we do things. But I figure after this game I'm more than happy siding out an 18th land. I feel like we actually need the 18th land. Alright. Love dying. So as I'm walking through Reforged, through a few new things, I feel like I should show them with you guys if you ever want to get into untap as well. The main way that we keep track of turns on untap is this beautiful black block, as I like to call it, the funky black block. When you're done with your turn, always hit E. It just helps to keep track of it. This U button right here untaps everything. The T button makes tokens, so I'm going to make a token real quick. Exclamation mark for the lovely little response button, and that's pretty much it. Alright, so we're going to start our turn off. We're going to play Swiftwater Cliffs, gain a life, do that. When you want to raise your life, right-click it. When you want, or, sorry, if you want to raise your life, left-click it. If you want to lower your life, right-click it. Alright, and of course, double-click is tap. Alright, so we're going to walk them through a couple things there. Hopefully that smooths out the video for you guys. We just need to make sure we hit a land, preferably a plains. Although, in all honesty, I would be fine hitting any land at all for the next couple turns. Especially against Disowned Ancestor. Disowned Ancestor is very good against us, I think. Especially as dirtily as our deck is. This is a Plains. I'm going to, like, lose my mind. Alright, it is not a Plains. It is, in fact, an Inox Tracker, which is going to be cut for a Plains after this match. Yes. Gotta love that death. And he's Outlasting. I think Outlasting is actually a pretty good play here for him. So real quick, guys, because he has Outlast, there's an add counter feature for your cards. You just click the counter on it. I'm going to add a counter to this land. It starts at 1. You right-click it for 0, and then, of course, left-click it to make it go up. Draw for turn. It's a land. That's beautiful. Not the land that we wanted, but it is a land. I'm going to go ahead and run out this Inox Tracker because I don't care if he dies or not. I am A-okay with that nonsense. Sage Eye Avengers is actually pretty good, especially against Disowned Ancestor. If our opponent decides to spend a couple turns making Disowned Ancestor powerful. Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, love that burn. Ooh, love dying. My favorite thing. Now, I'm assuming that our opponent's going to have a turn 3 play here. If he does not have a turn 3 play, I am a happy camper. I'm going to block this. If he has a combat trick and he wants to waste a turn, like doing something like ride down my 2/2, I'm actually okay with that. If he doesn't... Ha, he was bluffing. He didn't have a combat trick. Ha! I forced your hand, good sir. Let's just think about what he's doing. Ah, Soul Summons. Intriguing. So that is a 2/2. There is, of course, a note feature that you can make, guys. You can go hit notes. So, like, this would be Morph 1. Manifest 2/2. You don't actually have to note that it's a Morph 1 or not. I'm just going to note that it's a Morph. That's all that matters. We do get a land. I'm going to go ahead and play Thornwood Falls here. Go up another life. I am then, of course, going to swing for 2. I don't really care if I trade this manifest for something else. If it's a land, that's whatever. If it's not a land, that's fine either way. No tricks. Just trades. Alright, so what do we hit? Oh, we got a Disowned Ancestor. I'm actually more than okay with that trade. I am then, of course, going to play a free Weapon Master. I'm honestly surprised that he unmorphed that. Maybe he just thought that this morph was better. This is actually pretty, like, not a terrible trade for us. We'll see what he's got. A lot of people play Mardu in the last couple ones, which I'm actually starting to get okay with because it means that Mardu is gonna. The more Mardu drafters are at a table, the more Mardu is pretty bad. Which I'm genuinely okay with, actually. Ooh, but it looks like he's got Sultai Scavenger. Sultai Scavenger. Very nice. If I get a land, I'm going to burn away the Sultai Scavenger with Master the Way, which I think is going to be a pretty favorable play for me. Or if I don't get a land, I'll just have a Wetland Sandbar, and I'll cry myself to sleep at night. That's a little awkward. Yeah, it's fine. I'll just play Wetland Sandbar out. There's a fair case to be made for not playing it, and then making Master the Way that much more effective, but I don't really think it matters that much. Especially because we have got plenty of time to deal with Sultai Scavenger. We'll take it. Go to 20. Not too worried about that. Because then if we get a Plains, I can Master the Way to kill Sultai Scavenger. I can swing with a free Weapon Master and Wetland Sandbar. There's a lot that can be done here. That being said, I do actually need to get the land to do it. Alright, so he's got Goreswine, and he's making this guy even bigger. So Distant Ancestor gets 2 more counters on it. Well, I think a land is definitely what we need to see here. And what a land it is. Plains actually makes this whole situation a little different. So what I could do is I could Master the Way. Now I have options. I could wait for blocks to use a free Weapon Master. Ooh, tons of options here. Okay, so let's think about this. I can wait and leave up the mana to do a free Weapon Master flip shenanigans. If I do that, though, that leaves me open to removal. I could Master the Way to kill the Sultai Scavenger right now, to draw a card, hit that for 4, and then swing in for... not swinging in for any then. I can, if I want to play Mantis Rider actually seems pretty good, especially here, because Mantis Rider gets in for 3, and then... he doesn't necessarily... Then he's got the Sultai Scavenger in the air, but that doesn't actually do anything else. I think the best... See, if I do that, I think my best course of action... See, okay. Now let's think about this again. Now, I could play Sandstep Outcast, which does give me the 1/1 flyer and multiple blockers. I really like the play of us lobbing out Mantis Rider, though. No, I think the best play is simply to play Master the Way here. To just kill the Sultai Scavenger, and draw for the Master of the Way. That hits Sultai Scavenger and kill it. And then I could get aggressive for 2. I'm not going to get aggressive. I actually think a free Weapon Master... There's a fair case to be made for trading Gorswine for Weapon Master on the attack, but I don't like it. I feel like his deck has a hard time beating Weapon... I feel like anybody has a hard time beating a Free Weapon Master. Plus, if I attack and he kills this, I take 6. Yeah. Whereas if he wastes a removal spell to kill a Free Weapon Master, then I can still block with Wetland Sandbar. Now, if he's Barrage of Boulders, I'm in huge trouble. But, like... Yeah, I like this line of play. I also like the line of play. I also like killing that there because it makes the board a little more even. What he doesn't know is that we have the explosive power of this Mantis Rider in hand. And, like, let's be honest, Mantis Rider actually is a nice little win condition in this game. I actually don't know what the C button does. See, I forgot that C created the counter card. Alright, so that's the important thing. Alright. Obzon Battle Priest. That complicates things a little bit. Not overly much, but a little bit. Because now that means a Disowned Ancestor's got lifelink. Intriguing. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Yeah, unsurprisingly, he does that. Oh, no. Is he outlasting? He is outlasting. Okay. So which means that I actually need to do... Okay, let's play land here. I'm going to go ahead and play Sage Eye Avengers, and I'm not going to attack. And here's my reasoning for this. I could attack with the Free Weapon Master, and then I could unflip it, kill some stuff, do it that way, but I'm not really I don't really want to. And my reasoning is this: if I don't get a non-creature spell, I can't return Disowned Ancestor if he chooses to outlast it again, and I want to be able to like return Disowned Ancestor and sort of punish him for having put forth all that effort into making this guy big. And so what I'm doing is I'm setting it up that if I don't draw a non-creature spell, I can actually Free Weapon Master, flip it pre-combat, and then make this into like a 7/8, and then swing with both of them, shunt Disowned Ancestor or Obzon Battle Priest or Gorswine or whoever else I don't like at that time, and then do stuff that way. I am going to get a swing in here with Sandbar. Oh, he didn't swing. Which means I should actually be at 22. No, I should still be at 20. I'm wrong. Sultai Scavenger hit me once. Now, as long as he doesn't kill Sage Eye Avengers, we're going to be alright. If he does kill Sage Eye Avengers, we've got some problems. Now, there's a lot that actually kills Sage Eye Avengers. Suspension Field is one of those cards, which I think I might be getting Suspension Fielded now. He also has enough for Rite of the Serpent. There's a lot of things to kill him. Or that. There's that too. I'm just going to go ahead and kill the card that I know he's going to kill. Crap. Yeah, that sucks. sadness in my heart and in my brain loins. Ooh. So I would go to 13. Yeah, I'll take it. Weapon Master is just straight up my win condition, I think. Priest is stronger now. Alright. That's awkward. Killshot is awesome, though. Killshot is very awesome. No, he's gonna get 3 in. In response, I'm gonna swing for 5 if I play Mantis Rider. That brings him to 16. He'll get 3 in, put me to 10. He'll go back up to 19, but he'll lose Gore Swine. And Obzan Battle Priest. Yeah, I like that play. It's a little risque. I definitely need another Plains. But I think that's alright. Because that means that he's more tempted now to like outlast Obzan Battle Priest than just swinging with Disowned Ancestor. Which I think is fair. I should not have swung with Wetland Sandbar last turn. That was a poor decision on my part. Well, we know he's got Reach of Shadow, which is very important to know. Reach of Shadow is very good. Two cards in hand. Reach of Shadow is one of them. I'm going to assume that he just swings with Disowned Ancestor here. And then just outlast this guy to make him into a 4/5. And I am correct in that assumption. Flame it hot with cheese and a kiwi mystic. Nope, no boar. Flip that candy, yum. That's the frickin' bombest. Lean all on a square. That's a flippin' rhombus. Ah, your own Sandstep Outcast. Very good, sir. Very good. Very good, little Timmy. Very good, but also very bad for us. I would really like another Plains. I would very much like another Plains. Another Plains would be really sick for us. And I'm assuming he outlasts. How do we win this? We have Bringlow in the deck. We do have Bringlow. Bringlow is useful. We have Crippling Chill. We have 2 kill shots. Yes, and unsurprisingly, he morphs the Obzan, which we knew he would do. Plains would be good. Bringlow would be good. Crater's Claws is awesome. Because then we can Crater's Claws, Disowned Ancestor. Ooh. All right, let's think about this here. How do I do this? I think we just swing in for 3. We go Gur. Because I can unmorph a free Weapon Master when stuff starts getting real. Or, okay, let's think about this. Do I Crater's Claws now and kill Abzan Battle Priest? Because then if I do that, that's 4. Oh, man. The decisions that have to be made in this game. No, I pass turn. Because if he decides to swing and I've killed Abzan Battle Priest, Disowned Ancestor is still going to crash in. But this way, if he doesn't, I can make Mantis Rider into a 6/3. I can trade Mantis Rider with Disowned... Or no, I can't, because Disowned Ancestor has 7 toughness. So I can trade a free Weapon Master for Abzan Battle Priest and then just block Sandbar to something else. Or if I absolutely need to, I can just kill shot this thing. Yeah, I think it's just kill shot here. If it's just one guy swinging in, I just have to kill shot this. Kill shot it. Alright, that puts a stop to that. Okay, that's not the worst thing that's ever happened in my life. Cunning Strike actually isn't that awful either. Horde Chief is a little on the annoying side of things. He's just putting up dudes. I'm just having some difficulties. There's a very good chance that I could just straight up kill him, though, with Crater's Claws. Oh, and he didn't Outlast. Intriguing. Oh, no, he did Outlast. Okay. I am going to go ahead and crack this. I'm going to go to 9. Right? Yeah, I should just go to 9 and just get my land. I want a Plains. And then 5, I'm just going to go ahead and Crater's Claws the Abzan Battle Priest now. I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to tap out for it. The Crater's Claws. Whoosh. Alright. Now that thing's dead. And now I can swing in for 3 with my Mantis Rider. Rollin', rollin', rollin'. Get them doggies rollin'. Rawhide. Have 'em up, move 'em out, rawhide. Alright. We're still not out of the woods. We've drawn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of our lands. So, like, 8 lands left. Here goes nothing. Well, I don't like that when you say that here goes nothing, because I don't want to die. Alright, well, we don't die. We actually do not die. Alright. So Sandbar is unsurprisingly going here. Weapon Master has to go there, and then I'm still looking at 4, 7, 10 points. Mantis Rider will go here. We'll block like that. So it's good to know that he has Russia Battle. And everything else trades, which is not terrible. It's not... Oh! Yeah, so I'm actually just going to block the 1/1 flyer instead and go to... Right? I'd go to 2. Yeah. Yeah. I screwed up that block phase. Luckily, our opponent is cool. That's what I like about untap. Everyone's just kind of chill. Thanks, Bruheista. I like to keep my Mantis Rider. Although I am sort of dead regardless, but... Alright. I almost forgot that this thing does... This gives toughness. Yeah, Mantis is still gone, though. Well, we've got chump blockers at the very least. Sagumauler is awesome. At some point, Sagumauler is going to be very, very good in this game. We are a land short from making this a thing. What is going on? Why? Okay, give me the token, please. Thank you. Awesome. And then we are of course going to go ahead and play a face down Sagumauler, just in case. Alright. Now perhaps this will dissuade our opponent from attacking. I don't know if it will or not. It's been a very long and arduous battle. Any luck, he's just going to pass turn. Mantis, High Spire Mantis is very scary. Especially because it has trample. Alright, we've got some things that deal with that, and a lot of things that don't. See if we get any of the things that deal with it. We don't, so we die. So let's reveal this, because we have to. Got to get one good swing in with the Sagu. Because I have never done this before, and I would like to play with Sagumauler at least once. Sagumauler, because I have to reveal this to him anyway, and so... Yeah, Sagumauler. All right, so let's do a little sideboarding action here. I don't know what I want to sideboard out. I actually feel like Arc Bond is going to be really good against him. So I'm actually going to take my Cunning Strike out for an Arc Bond. Yeah, so if you ever want to restart, hit scoop cards. That should reset your life and do some fun stuff. All right, so we're going to shuffle that. I feel like Arc Bond is actually going to be pretty good. And this hand is sweet. We've got an Enhanced Awareness, a Winter Flame, and a Sultai Skullkeeper. So I'm going to keep this. We have all of our colors of land. And pretty good. I did not... Alright, so he's drawing another 7. I like this hand. This hand seems pretty decent. Got a nice little 2-drop to tangle with his stuff for a while. I shall keep. I'm going to go ahead and play Swiftwater Cliffs. And end the turn. Alright, this is a very decent hand. I'm excited because I get to play Enhanced Awareness. Which I actually think if we resolve this, I think we actually beat his deck. We are a little creature light. But then worse things have happened. So. Rollin', 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 get them doggies rollin', rawhide. Have 'em up, move 'em out, rawhide. Light 'em up. Light 'em in, rawhide. Alright, discarding stuff. Doon, doon, be-dum, bum, bum, be-dum, bum. What do we hit? Plains and Jeskai Sage. That's not too bad. Jeskai Sage could have been nice, though. Light 'em in, rawhide. He's getting his Outlast on, which is not surprising. So we do get one good swing in with our Sultai Skullkeeper, though. Oh, that's going to be fun. Assault Road Patrol to eventually hold down the ground for us to start Master of the Wing and Enhanced Awarenessing. This looks like the robot portion from Pacific Rim. Like all the little sensory things on that. Definitely makes me think of Pacific Rim. Yeah, I actually really like drawing Assault Road Patrol here. Rollin', 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 get them doggies rollin', rawhide. Don't know why I'm thinking about that song a bunch, but I am. Ooh, a Mardu banner. No actions. So then he definitely needs land then. He probably doesn't actually have access to a lot of split lands either, I would guess, if he's playing banner. But unsurprisingly, we're gonna run out Assault Road Patrol. He's gonna hop on that goat cart and go to work. There's gonna be no other attacks. Then hopefully we get a fifth land, and then we can just sort of go off from there. Play Enhanced Awareness, and then Master the Way to go probably kill Disowned Ancestor or some other type of creature. He didn't really have any threats, like big creature threats, so I'm guessing he just has to get to a critical mass in order to be relevant in this game, which is not surprising. High Spire Mantis can die. I like killing that. I mean, I can kill it with Kill Shot. I'd prefer to kill it with Master the Way right here, though. If we can draw a land. Crater's Claws is a pretty relevant way to kill it, too. Rollin', rollin', rollin'. We'll pass turn. Yeah, definitely need to hit a fifth land at some point, though. Then we can go off. But we will wait until then. Rage Form. Well, Rage Form is going to get Winter Flamed, actually. If he doesn't swing. I'm assuming he doesn't swing. I'm assuming... Yeah, we're just going to go ahead. If he hadn't pre-combated Rage Form, that would have been getting kill-shotted, but... Yeah, so we're going to tap down the Mantis, and then we're going to kill the 2/2 Rage-formed creature. Just got to get that in. Oh, wow, he's got Pyrotechnics in the deck? well, that needs to be much... That's definitely getting noted. Yep, that's getting definitely noted. There is no way in heck that I'm going to forget that. Land. Land is sweet. Alright. Yeah, he goes, that's the best card in my deck, and my reply was that it's probably the best card in almost any deck. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and Master the Way this now, while he has no protection. I don't want to lose this game, and I don't plan on losing it, so we're going to Master the Way that. Sweet. Now we've got tons of options. Like next turn I can play Sandstep Outcast, I can get a 1/1 flyer, and I can outlast Sol Road Patrol, which I think is what we're going to do. Pending what he does, but I don't see any real reason for us not to do that. Make this guy into a bona fide threat. I really like Sol Road Patrol. Pillarfield Ox is not that great, but like you put an extra point of toughness on him and then give him a relevant ability, he becomes pretty awesome. Sure, Lotus Eye Mystics is fine too. Oh, you get Rage Form back. I also think he accidentally returned Mantis. And it's not in his graveyard. Alright, so let's think about what we want to do here. I think I actually want to just outlast my guy, because we can't seem to get the land needed to hit Sage Eye Avengers. But we can very easily just put out a Sandstep Outcast, which is a fine card anyway. Yeah, I think he's just so far behind at this point. Because he can't like afford to turn Disowned Ancestor sideways anymore through Outlast, so eventually Sol Road Patrol is just going to bust on in and just murder him. And Spirit's going to actually start getting in for some damage too. If I get 2 points of damage in with the Spirit, I will be a happy camper. So he's swinging for 1. Ooh, a Bellow and Saddle Brute. Nice. That would explain the attack. I'm going to go ahead and swing it for 1 in the air. Get my damage in. Alright, and let's assume that he doesn't have the removal that he needs. So we'll play Sage Eye Avengers, and then next turn we can hit him with Crater's Claws, or like we can enhance awareness at sorcery speed to give the prowess activation. Yeah, there's a lot that we can do that just murders him. Like, we're going to bounce Bellowing Saddle Brute, unsurprisingly. And we'll probably... What I want to do is, like, oh, I could just Crater's Claws to kill Saddle Brute. Or Ancestor. Trying to see what I want to do there. Yeah, he's very far behind right now. I don't know if he's got... Oh, he got a land, though. Which means he's got removal for Sage Eye Avengers. If he has it, he's more than welcome to use it. I see the glitter of Times Square. Yeah, I'll probably just bounce Saddle Brute. I'll probably play Enhanced Awareness at Sorcery Speed, bounce Saddle Brute, and then crash in for 8 points of damage. Yeah, that seems pretty good. We'll double block. What you got? What you got, Saddle Brute? I'm not blocking with Sage Eye Avengers, obviously, but if he's got, like, Ride Down or something. That's an interesting dilemma you've put me in, he says. Well, yeah, he kills Skulky. He just loses Saddle Brute. Yeah, Saddle dies. Alright, which means... Let's draw for turn. Ooh, that's going to be delicious. So he's got 4 mana up. So we're about to go to attacks. I'm going to punt this Disowned Ancestor back to his hand. Yeah, so if he's got something like Kill Shot, Sage Eye triggers first, since this is a static ability. Okay, so we know he's got Rush of Battle in hand by warrant of Misclick. Okay, so first return the 1/5. Alright, so he's actually going to cast Sandblast. And then in response, I'm going to do this. Alright. Okay, so he just concedes. So that was pretty good. We go to game 3. So not bad. We know that he has Pyrotechnics in hand. Let's check our sideboard. Let's see what's in here that's actually pretty useful. It might actually behoove us to put another land in here. Just because we've been having trouble hitting the land. I have no idea what these little nulls are, and I'm not really positive I want to know. Or touch them. I'm actually going to decide out this Inoc tracker for a Plains. I just want to be able to like hit my lands. And I also don't know if maybe Arcbond's not what I want. I think Arcbond is what I want. So I'm going to draw for turn. Or draw for the hand. This hand is really wonky. On the draw, it does give us a Sandstep Outcast, which is pretty decent, and we do have access to Kill Shot. There is our two most important colors of mana. 2 3-drops. I think I will keep this. It is awkward, but on the draw, I think it's keepable, especially with 18 lands in the deck. Okay, so now he wants us to play first. Is this a hand worth mulliganing on the play? So let's see here. We're not gonna. Yeah, I think this is okay. I think we can still keep this. We do get 2 turns to draw land, and I think I'm all right with that. Sandstep Outcast just gives us a ton of ways to actually play this game effectively and efficiently. So. And the chair that I'm sitting in just broke. I like that he doesn't have Disowned Ancestor there. I would really like to see a land here and then just have all my fears alleviated. Well, a 2-drop is not necessarily that bad. So I am going to play it out. That does give us a little bit of time to wait. Hopefully it hits some non-land permanents. With our luck, it'll probably hit like 2 lands back-to-back, but that's not too bad. So we hit Weapon Master and then hit Rugged Highlands. So that's not awful. Because it hit a tap land, which is something that we don't necessarily want right now when our hand is pretty slow. It also hit the creature that would have been on top, which would have denied us yet another turn of land. So, all in all, not too bad. The fact that our opponent does not have any pressure either is pretty good. A land here is really insane. Perfect. All right. So now it looks like we're in a little better of a position. Arcbond is kind of our trump card. We're going to get in for 2. Nice little aggressive play for us. Sultai Skullkeeper doing what Sultai Skullkeeper does best. Play a Sandstep Outcast, of course. And then get ourselves a 1/1 flyer. Alright, now I like this. This is pretty good. We're rewarded for that keep. A little bit. Alright. Good keep, good keep. If he doesn't have a creature to play here, we're in business. If that's all he has, we're still in business. Nice. Alright, so let's go ahead. Ooh, Crippling Chill is very good. We get Crippling Chill here, which actually seems pretty decent. I think I'm just going to go ahead and swing 5. This does leave us open to Feat of Resistance. But all in all, not too bad. It's not too bad. It's not too bad of a hand option. I kind of like it. I think he automatically blocks one of them. Sure. We'll say he blocks Outcast. Still got 3 coming in. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just resolve a morph. Whew. All right, doing pretty good so far. Whatever else is just gonna get Crippling Chilled next turn, I think. We're just gonna keep this aggression alive. Yeah. His hand is a little awkward still. I'll be honest, it wasn't like the best keep I think I've ever made. But it's not the worst by any stretch of the imagination. Alright. So our opponent has not played anything. I'm going to go ahead and resolve a land. Oh, is he actually... Wow, he's actually just doing that way. We're going to go to attacks. If he has, like... Go to attacks... Surprised that he outlasted there. I think he might have just given up, maybe? Maybe he just doesn't want to... Maybe he's just not trying to mess around anymore? I don't know. The fact that we've got 4 power in the air is pretty brutal for him. All right. If he resolves a land... At EOT, of course, we're going to try and kill him. With Crippling Chill. Crippling Chill EOT. Draws us a card. Winter Flame does that. Draw for turn. Got our 5th mana. And then we're just going to try and unflip this and win. Lethal. He could have Sandblast. We're not playing around Sandblast here. We're just kind of playing to kill him. That's 3, 7, 8. If he's got Sandblast, he's got Sandblast. Weaver has Hexproof. Because I don't want to die to Sandblast. He did have Sandblast. Many jubilant huzzas for not dying to Sandblast. No, Outcast. My dear friend, the Outcast. And I think we win. Oh, he's got Barrage of Boulders. Oh, that would have just absolutely murdered us. Oh. Alright, so we got the scoop. We did it. So far, so good. This deck actually feels pretty awesome. And I actually really like it. In all honesty. I might try an ambitious 4-color deck later. His deck seems very good, though. In any case, folks, thank you all so much for watching. I certainly do appreciate it. I know there's tons of places you can go for Magic-based content, and I am very appreciative that you go in here with us. In any case, folks, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You don't have to do it in that order, but if you do it, I would certainly appreciate it. And as always, I am Kyle Ott, signing off for the evening. Have a good one.